So in this video, I want to explain to you the 4 core things that you're going to be doing each day to build your business on social media. We sell products. I think it was just important to say that. This is new school direct sales. It's network marketing. We run a business from our phone, but we sell products. So you're not going to be like a sleazy sales car guy, but you are selling products here, sister, okay? So we are going to be talking about how you can market your business on social media, still being yourself, still being you, being authentic, but getting the ball rolling and being a real boss over here, okay? So 4 core things. These 4 things are not hard. It does not take a rocket scientist or any kind of degree to complete these 4 things, but these 4 things are crucial. And I can tell you from being in this business for 5 years, building multiple 5 figures of income, that these 4 things are how you're going to be building your business successfully from day one. So let's go ahead and commit. We want a successful business, right? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So we're going to do these 4 things. Number 1 is posting. Posting to your page and posting to your stories about the business opportunity, about who you are, your story, why you signed up for this business, what you're excited to accomplish, your goals, and posting about the products each and every day. Now I know it's well, I know I need to post about the products, I know I need to post about the business, but what do I post? We have a page called the CEO Ambassadors Content for Success, which you are probably already added to. If you're not, we can get you added, but that page already has tons of resources for you on creating posts, having product pictures, also post about the business opportunity, and there's chats that you can be added to for tons of content to add to your story. So I'm not asking you to figure out apps right now and how to create your own cool, pretty, fun slides or come up with all of these things yourself right now. You're brand new, right? What I'm going to do is help you find content, use the content for yourself so that you can start getting the ball rolling. So posting to your page, and that's going to look like taking a picture of you, getting in front of a window, taking a picture of yourself and talking about why you got started in the business, but doing that every single day, showing that you can make an income from your phone, show where you're working from that day, talk about how this is going to help you, how this is going to impact your life, what things you're going to be able to accomplish, why you're excited, share that each and every day on your social media. So what product posts look like, and again, going back to sharing the business, that could be posting a picture of you and your kiddos. Maybe you're doing home learning. Maybe you're, doing, grocery shopping, and you want to take a picture of you out and about, maybe sitting in your car before you go into the store. I can work my business in between running errands. Those little things are sharing the business opportunity. So posting that to your page each day, again, you're going to have tons of help and resources for this. If you can't find something, just ask. But the best thing to do to post about the business opportunity is to share your story. And I'm going to break down how you do this. You talk about what you were doing before the business. You talk about why you joined the business. And you talk about what the business is going to do for you. And you just do that every single day. If you sound repetitive, you're doing it right. Not everybody's on Facebook every single day, and with the way Facebook algorithms work, it's foolish to think that if you posted on Monday that all of your friends on your Facebook are going to see that one post and you never have to post it again. No, we post it over and over and over again. So you are going to sound repetitive. That's a good thing. If you sound repetitive, you're doing it right. And then also posting about the product. That's going to look like, grabbing the income disclosure statement, which we have in the team pages, and you want to attach that photo when you talk about the business. But anywho, you want to also go to the page and you can find pictures of before and afters of amazing results from our products. Post a before and after. Talk about, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for my friend right here who got results on our keto coffee. She's feeling so much better and is losing pounds just by replacing her cup of coffee in the mornings. Who would like to try this with my 40% discount? You could post a picture of the greens and talk about the benefits of the superfoods and how they make you feel so much better. They help boost your immune system. They give you all kinds of fruits and veggie supports. You can make a product post about anything in our catalog that excites you. I know we talked about in the other video setting up products for yourself that you're going to be excited to use. post about those 3 things. Our top sellers are really our cleanse, our coffee, our wraps, our greens, like those are some big, and our ThermoFight X. Those are some big top items. So, we have got lots of posting examples in that page. And as you get in the rhythm of posting, you'll start to be able to start creating things for yourself. But the whole point is we've got to get stuff up now. So posting each and every day about the products in the business. And again, that's why it's important to go ahead and get a product on its way to you, whether you've already activated your shopping spree, you're on the track for that, or you went ahead and ordered yourself a product to get started with, or sent yourself a sample. That's why it's important to have like that product in your hands where you can be like, throwing on a wrap this afternoon, like I can grab my product and I can show me with it. That's a great way to post about the products, and it's yours. So yeah, product posting each day. So posting and posting to your stories multiple times a day. So your stories where people watch you, they see things that pop up all throughout the day. You can do you can make your drinks in there, you can make your coffee, you can talk about you using the products, you can talk about the business opportunity, you can share things about your day in your stories. I love posting to my stories, and you can get really, really creative with those. But again, we've got resources already available to you in our team page for you just to go grab and post. That's it. Super simple on you. Also, I want to make this a statement. I talked about earlier, like, we sell products. Also, you now run a business. So we want to make sure that what we're posting to our page is uplifting, it's positive, it's encouraging, it's inviting. We don't want to talk, like, I have to say this lightly, but if there's things that you're passionate about, as far as maybe that could be political or could have a negative spin, that we all know what topics breed some negativity. We all know what topics can entice drama. I would suggest not posting on a side of something on your social media, because you want to open your business to everybody, right? So I know that people come to my page because they feel, whether we agree on the same values of things, they come to my page because it's positive. They come to my page because it's encouraging. And there's already so much negativity around on social media. You now can run it how you want. And I think it would be better to be positive, be a light to people, be encouraging. And I want to help you be successful. So I'm going to suggest, think about your Facebook and your Instagram as your storefront. What would invite people to come in, right? What would invite anybody to shop with you? What would invite anybody to feel comfortable to join with you, right? So, okay, now that I've said that, that's number 1, posting. It's so crucial. It's so crucial. How are people going to know what you do? Posting is like your open for business sign, right? Also, do not post for likes and comments. You may get some likes and comments, but majority of the time, people who are interested are not liking and commenting on your post. You're going to message them, or they're going to message you. Most of the time, people don't like and comment. You're posting it there for them to see it. If you put it up there, they're going to see it, right? And if you, we're going to go to our messaging next, when you message them, they're going to go look at your page and see what you're talking about. So number 2 is messaging. So messaging is the biggest part of your business. Again, we're in network marketing, which means networking, which means the more people we talk to, the more we win, the more we gain, the more we grow. So this is not a business where you're going to sit and wait for people to come to you. You're going to put up your one post and wait for people to come to you. You will be waiting all day, all week, all month. You'll just be sitting and waiting because they don't come to you. You go to them. So creating leads, creating contacts, whereas back in the day, people would literally be picking up the phone and calling people. Hello, I got this thing to tell you about. They would be calling people. They would be going door to door. They would be hosting parties, right? It's like if you planned a party, you launched your business, you planned the sample party, and you just expected everybody to know about it, but you didn't tell anybody to come. Nobody's going to come, right? So posting, you have to have the messaging too. Messaging is by far the biggest piece to building your business. It is at the top priority, okay? Messaging people about trying the products or the income opportunity. Hey, would you be interested in hearing about some of my products? I just launched my business and I'm looking for a few product testimonials. Very simple. Right there, it opens the door for them to say yes or no. Either way, they're going to start watching your post, right? They're going to start watching your stories about the products in the business. So you're planting that seed of the conversation. If it's yes, great, you get to talk to them about the products, introduce that to them. If no, again, that just means not right now. Messaging people about the business opportunity. Hey, are you interested in earning additional income from home right now on your phone? I'm looking to help some people make additional income right now. Let me know, I can send you the details. Very simple. Are you looking for a way to earn extra income? Question mark. Very simple. Just simply asking people if they would be open to hearing about the opportunity for the products or the opportunity for the business. That is how you're going to gain customers and distributors into your business, is by asking people. You can pull up all the YouTube video trainings you want on this company, network marketing in general, and the people who are successful askers. They ask a lot of people, right? And golly, we have the privilege of messaging people. Like, we get to just be on our phones and message people. So messaging is a huge part of your business. You're going to want to be intentionally reaching out to at least 20 people a day. And this is a little checklist that I have right here for being a new distributor, what to kind of expect for yourself each day when it comes to messaging. Ask 20 people to share a post for you about the products or hear about the products in some way, shape, or form. 20 people about the products. I love Host a Post. Host a Post is where you ask someone to put up a post for you onto their Facebook page. It's like my friend Madeline is looking for testimonials for her weight loss supplement. Who would be interested in losing 10 to 30 pounds? You know, very simple. And then their friends comment on the post. I add them, I message them, and I'm talking to people now about the products. So asking 20 people a day to put up a post for you onto their Facebook page. That's gonna open you up to people besides just your close friends and family, and you're gonna immediately start having conversations about the products. Again, we have Host a Post training. If you have no idea what Host a Post is, you've never participated, you have no idea what it is, we have Host a Post training for you. But again, simply, it's just asking someone to put a post for you up on their Facebook page about the products or about the business, tagging you. Their friends comment, you add their friends, you message their friends, you've got new potentials. The next thing is messaging 10 people intentionally each day about trying the products. And I've got example messages for you to spin from those as well. But 10 people a day asking them to try the products. And then asking 10 people a day if they would benefit from additional income, if they would be interested in the opportunity. And that in total is 40 messages a day. And if I'm going to be super honest with you, 40 messages can seem like a lot being new, but that should not take you more than an hour at most. If you're busy, maybe you're working full time, you could split that up into 30 minutes in the morning, waking up 30 minutes earlier, go ahead and getting out your 10 product messages, your 10 business messages, and then when you get off for the evening, you can go and ask 20 people to put up a Host a Post for you. You can split that up into 2 30-minute increments, but that's all that it takes. Now, 40 people a day, right? In return, for 30 days, right? 20 people to host a post, 10 people to try the products, 10 people about the business opportunity. That's going to be 1,200 people in just 30 days. That's a good bit of potentials. Don't you think that out of 1,200 people, some of those people are going to sign up? Absolutely. Lots of those people are going to sign up out of 1,200. Now, about messaging. I'm going to go over another thing in just a second about messaging, but first, don't be afraid of the word no. Don't be afraid of someone telling you no. You will, I'm letting you know right now, you will have people tell you, no, I'm not interested. Don't be offended by that. Some people aren't interested, and that's okay. And those people who said they're not interested, they may never be interested, or they may just need to see your stuff for a little bit. They may not be interested in trying the coffee, but you post about the hair, skin, and nail vitamins, next week, and they're like, oh, I'm interested in that. So never count out a no. It just means I'm not interested right now. no worries, no problem. Thanks so much for your time. And you just keep going. All right. And also, I think it's important to know, because all of us go through this when we're in our business. Everybody does it. Everybody goes through this. You're going to have people who think you're crazy. You're going to have people who are like, what did you just get yourself into? Why are you messaging me? I think you're crazy. Like, you are going to come into contact with that. But it's okay. Those are just not your people. And you can go on to more people. Truthfully, I've had many of people tell me that I'm nuts. I've had people go, what the heck did you get yourself into? I've had people like, are you okay? Like, did you mean to join one of those things? And I'm like, yeah, I did. 5 years later, multiple incomes later, like, yeah, I meant to be here. So you're in the right place, you're doing the right things, but it doesn't matter what you say, how great it sounds, or any of that. Sometimes you're going to come in contact with people who are just not your people, and they're going to tell you aren't my people, and then But again, do not get discouraged when someone tells you no. Don't do it. Don't beat yourself up. And also, just know, sometimes people are going to tell you you're crazy. Sometimes people might tell you you're in a scam, but that's fine. I've heard it all, I swear. And I can still keep a good head on my shoulders. So, going back to that, messaging at least 40 people a day intentionally about host a post for you, trying the products, and becoming a distributor on your team. And what you're going to do is when people tell you, yeah, I'm interested, give me some information, we're going to give them information, but we're also going to write their name down. So let me find my tracker. This is in your CEO Content for Success page. It is under the files. This is a leads tracker. It's got Instagram and it's got Facebook. So whoever you're talking to, whether you ask them if they'd like to have information about the products, they tell you yes, you write their name down. If they commented on a hosted post about products, you write their name down. Those 30 people that we talked about in the very beginning that I called your dirt list, you write their name down. Everyone's name needs to be written down because you don't want to lose track of who you're talking to, first and foremost. And this is truly a numbers game. Like, I want you to understand that messaging and talking to people and prospecting and gaining your potential customers and distributors is truly a numbers game. And I'm talking about messaging so much because it's that important. It is that important to your business. Truthfully, it's that important. Whoever talks to the most people wins. Whoever stays the most consistent wins. So, backing it up a little bit, if you message 40 people, this is a numbers game. Most likely, 5 people will message you back right away. Most likely, okay? Out of those 40 people you message, probably 5 people will tell you, no thank you. But then you've got a whole nother handful of about 30 people who are interested, right? You've got about 5 that tell you no thank you, 5 that message you right away, right? But then as people are getting online and they're checking their messages, they're going to get back to you, right? And then you're going to be growing your leads list. And I'm going to give you an analogy here in just a moment. Again, why messaging is so important for your business to get started on that now and to be doing that every single day. So again, putting these names down on a list for you, keeping up with this. If you can't print this off, get yourself a handy dandy $1 college ruled notebook and write everyone's names down in it, because number 3 in your 4 core is follow up. It takes the average person 7 to 20 times of hearing something before they agree to say yes. Okay? So know that. If someone says they're interested and they don't sign up with you right then, they're going to be interested. They're going to stay interested, and you have to stay on top of it and follow up with them for their business. So write their name down, and I like to go with the rule of check up in 1 day, check up in 2 days, check up in 2 weeks. Okay, check up in 1 day, check up in 2 days, check up in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. So if, say, I'm talking to someone today about the hair, skin, and nails, and our conversation does not end with a date that they can order or them purchasing on my website, I will get with them the very next day about closing that. About, can I go ahead and help you get started on the website? What questions do you have about trying the product? And if I don't hear back from them again, I'll wait 2 more days and then I'll message them, right? If I don't hear anything back again, I'm going to message them again. So a third follow-up message in 2 weeks. all right? I'm not bothering them. You're not bothering them. They said they were interested, and you're getting back with them. You're following through like a professional business owner, okay? Now, this rule still same applies. It just restarts. So say I follow up with Susie about the hair, skin, and nails. She doesn't get back to me. 2 days later, I follow up again, and she does text me back and just tells me that she got busy. Well, if I don't hear from her again, I'm going to follow up again the next day, right? If I checked in 2 weeks later and she's like, I'm ready to order, I'm so excited. Well, I give her the website, I don't hear from her. I'm going to follow up with again the next day. I'm going to repeat my 1 day, 2 day, 2 week. 1 day, 2 day, 2 week. Okay. Some people will stay on your potentials list for a week and they'll be signed up already because they're just so excited. They're so ready to do it. And then you'll have some people that it may take you 2 months of following up every 2 weeks before they sign up. I've had someone not sign up with me for a year. Okay. But I still followed up with them because I want to be the first person that talks to them and the last person that talks to them. So I'm going to give you this analogy and why follow-up is so important. For one, some people need lots of follow-up. It just is what it is. And the analogy of it takes an average of 7 to 20 times of hearing something before someone says yes. Everybody has their number. So you're going to have your names on your list of the people you've talked to from Host to Post, the people you talked to from messages, the people who messaged you from your post, because you're doing all of those things, right? You're creating your potentials list. Every single name on your list has a number attached to them of however many times it takes to follow up. But you don't know what that number is until it's there. So you could talk to someone about the Skinny Coffee, and maybe their number is 9. Maybe their number is 9, and it takes 9 times to follow up with them. You follow up with them 1 time about the coffee, and they don't get back to you, and you're like, they just aren't interested anymore. Well, someone else is going to come in and talk to them about the coffee, someone else but you, and they're going to pick up where you left off at follow-up number 2, follow-up number 3, follow-up number 4, and they're going to get that customer because they checked in with them. So follow-up is crucial, and if you're talking to people each day and you're creating new conversations each day, you should have people to follow up with each and every day. A good rule of thumb for you as a business owner and expectations, if you do not have conversations active in your messenger, go reach out to people. If you don't have people to check in with, go reach out to people. Regroup and go, did I do my 10 people about the products today? Did I do my 10 people about the business opportunity today? Did I ask 20 people to put up a host a post for me today? If you say yes to all those things, you're going to be having conversations rolling, I promise you. And you're going to be able to get your shopping spree done. You're going to be able to get to Ruby, get to Diamond that much faster. All right, so number 4 is adding people to your network. So when you start your business, you have the amount of friends that you've got on Facebook and Instagram. Probably anywhere between, 200 to 1,000 friends on Instagram, unless you already have like a huge network, which congrats to you. I think I had 600 people on my Facebook when I first started. Anyways, what you're going to want to do is know that is your warm market. Those are people that already know you before you join the business. But you will not have a long-term successful business by just... Bring it to me. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It looks really nice.
I forgot to tail.
Hey, go ahead, put it in the go put it back so it can dry. So you will gain your first couple customers and maybe a couple team members from those people you know right now. But that is not going to give you a long-term successful business for months to come. And we want to have successful business for more than just our first 2 weeks, right? Right. So adding people to your Facebook page, growing your followers on Instagram, those are important things to do each day. If you're doing host to post, which I talked about in the messaging portion, if you're doing host to post, you're adding friends through host to post. You're knocking out that right away. You're already knocking that out. And you can even knock out messaging people about the opportunity through host to post. Hey, thanks for putting up that post for me. Also, posting and messaging people is basically what I do as a business owner. Would you be interested in earning extra income too? Boom. You just messaged someone about the business who put up a host to post for you. But anywho, that's how, seriously, that's how simple this is. That's how simple it is. It's opening your mouth. It's using your thumbs. That's it. And being willing to just ask the questions. Being a professional asker. All right. So if you're doing host to post, you're already adding people to your network through that. If you're not, engage in groups. Go into groups that you have common interests with. Make friends, add people. I will, like when I started my business, I would go through my friends and my family and I would add their friends. Totally guilty. Went through my whole husband's friends list and added all the women. Add them. You're now a business owner. The more people that you can get in front of your post, the more people that you can get in front of your content, the more people you're going to have seeing your stuff to become a part of your business, okay? And 95% of the people who've enrolled in my business were total strangers before I met them on the internet. Total strangers. People shop on the internet. It's just what happens. Okay, like we run a business online, so you're going to be expanding your network. So one of the things that I like to do as well is, you know how Facebook will pop up ads for you of like, clothing or boutiques or different gadgets and gizmos or makeup or skincare, things like that. I will go through the ad and the people who've reacted like a heart emoji to the ad, I'll go through and I'll add them. I'll go to boutiques in different areas that I want to expand my market in. I will just add people. You guys, you can have up to 5,000 friends on your Facebook page. So your intention is to get to 5,000 friends, is to add people so that you've always got people to talk to. You will never run out of people to talk to, I promise, if you add people to your network. And fresh fish will jump first. I want to be super real with you when I say that majority of the time, your close friends and family are the last ones to support you. If you have a great support system already, kudos to you. If your friends and family are already becoming customers and distributors on your team, kudos to you. But majority of the time, that is not how it works. Majority of the time, our closest friends and family are the very last to buy from us. So strangers who you don't know will come over to your page, they'll see your business and know that you sell a product that you're super excited about, that works really well, and they're going to shop with you. Puppies, stop. And they're going to shop with you. Fresh fish will jump first. And maybe if you've been in your business for a little bit and you're kind of wondering, like, I've been messaging people, I've been talking to people, but like nobody's biting. Add new people. Fresh fish will jump first. And I'm going to close with this analogy, okay? So imagine you have a pond you have two ponds. You have two fishermen who are going out to fish for 5 hours, okay? Two fishermen, they're going to use the exact same bait. They're going to use the exact same fishing pole, and the lakes look exactly the same. The weather is the same, everything. But one lake or pond, one pond has 50 fish in the pond. The other pond has 5,000 fish in the pond. So both men go out, they both go to their pond. In 5 hours, who do you think is going to catch more fish? The guy with 50 fish in his pond? Or the guy with 5,000 fish in his pond? The guy with 5,000 totally is going to catch more fish, meaning you messaging people, your business is your pond. It is your pond, okay? You putting up your post up is like throwing out the bait. You sending your messages, like messaging someone for the first time, asking if they want to try your products or be a part of your business, that's putting a new fish into your pond. Adding someone to your Facebook page, maybe from a host to post, or maybe you added it through one of the ways that I mentioned, that is putting a new fish into your pond. So each day you're adding fish into your pond, and before you know it, your pond gets more stacked with fish. So when you're throwing out bait, when you're sending out your messages, when you're putting up your awesome posts about the before and afters, when you're putting up your posts about why you joined this business and how it's going to help you so much, or how you just sold a sample and got $20 that's going to cover lunch for the day, like when you're throwing out your bait, when you're throwing out your fishing reel with your post, your messaging, your content, your fish are going to be biting because you're always adding new fish into your pond. So again, these 4 things work full circle. You cannot be messaging people and adding people if you're not posting. What are they going to see? How are they going to see what you have to offer, right? If you had a store and nobody ever put the open sign on the store, you wouldn't even know that you could shop there, right? Posting is crucial. You cannot post and add people and not message. People will not come to you. You've got to go to people, okay? Messaging is so crucial. And then when you message people, they're going to go look at what you're posting, right? Following up. You cannot post and just message people one time. You've got to follow up too. Got to check in with them. Keep that list growing and building. And then every day you can check over to who you've talked to, who you've added to your list, and check in with them. See if that conversation can keep going. See if there's any more questions you can ask. Get a date on your calendar, right? And number 4, adding people to your network. Now, if you just post, you just message, and you just follow up with your immediate 600 people on your friends list right now, you'll get a few hits for a little bit, but it will not keep going because you're not adding new people. So these 4 things are incredibly simple. You can get these 4 things done in an hour of your time each day. The more you do it, the more results you're going to get. So this is where it's now in your hands. You know the 4 things it needs to be successful in your business, right? And you're going to commit to doing these 4 things each day to build your business. Now it's in your hands. So you know what your schedule is like. You know where you need to adjust to go, I need to sacrifice an hour in the morning before my whole house gets up so that I can get these things done, so I can build my business and build this income. I know that I'm going to have to take office time in the evenings for at least 30 minutes so I can apply myself towards these tasks. You're going to say to yourself, I'm going to be due diligent with the time that I get going to the bathroom, the time that I get in between running errands and going to different stores, to be diligent on these 4 core task lists, okay? The more you do it, the more results you're going to get. Meaning, if you want mediocre results, just do the bare minimum. If you want to get explosive results and get massive results, it takes massive action. I'm not telling you've got to run 50 miles. I'm not saying you've got to go to school and study hours and hours on end. I'm saying the more you apply yourself to these 4 things, messaging is the biggest. I will say it again. Messaging people is the biggest. The more you apply yourself to those 4 things, the more results you're going to get. So now you know that. Now you know it's in your hands, it's in your control. So how much results do you want to achieve? Like, how big do you want to make this? Because no matter what you have on your schedule, whether how busy you think you are, you can make this work. You could get that cycle of 4 done twice a day, working full time. I did it for many years. Okay, so that's it. It's just those 4 core and rotating them each and every day, each and every single day. And that's how you build your business to the top.